white-tailed deer, black bear, turkey, wolf, fish. A fish would do. "Excuse me," she said to the woman behind the counter. "Could I get the knife that says brook trout?" The woman opened the case and extracted the knife Olivia pointed out. "You should get the one with the salmon," she said. "Salmon run started." Olivia just smiled and held out her credit card. She'd never cared for that half-crazed look of a spawning salmon. The eyes desperate, the scales turned a bloody red, the upper jaw looking for all the world like the thing would be screaming if only it had vocal cords. "I guess you want the one with the state fish," the woman said. Then she narrowed her eyes. "Where are you from?" "East Lansing." She nodded. "Heading to the cottage one last time for the year?" "Hiking." The woman looked her up and down and sort of shrugged, as if to say that the fact some suburban girl in designer jeans was going hiking wasn't her business. But she wouldn't be surprised when the front page of next Sunday's paper sported a headline about a dead hiker. Natural selection and all. "Around here? Or are you headed to the Upper Peninsula?" "The UP, yes," Olivia said. She wished the woman would just ring up the knife and be done with it. A line was beginning to form behind her, though the clerk didn't seem to notice. "Pictured rocks?" the woman said. Olivia winced. "No." She lowered her voice. She didn't really want to announce to a bunch of strange, burly men what remote place with no cell service she was headed for. "My sister and I are hiking the Porcupine Mountains." "Ooh, the Porkies!" she all but shouted. "I hope you're ready for that." Then she gave Olivia a look that told her she was clearly not ready for that. "We know what we're doing," Olivia said, more tersely than she meant to. "We've hiked before." The woman shook her head and finally rang her up. Olivia snatched up her things and headed for the exit. "Watch out for the bears," the woman yelled. Back at the car, she tucked the knife into a small compartment in her pack and looked at her smartwatch. 12:18. Melanie had not called or texted. She pulled both packs out and leaned them against the car, carefully so as not to scratch the finish. Though the trip had been Melanie's idea, Olivia had thought it best if she did the planning and the packing. It took her much of the summer, fitting it here and there into the cracks in her frenetic schedule. Mel's pack was lighter for the moment, but would weigh more when she added her clothes and food, both of which Olivia would inspect before they set off, to ensure that Melanie had adhered to the list she'd sent her back in July. She was about to lock the car when she spied the corner of something beneath the seat. She pulled it the rest of the way out. The map. She had almost left the map behind. Sure, they would have trail maps at the Welcome Center, but not like this one. Olivia had ordered it months ago. It was waterproof and tear-resistant, and she'd augmented it with additional details, clearly marking the trails they were going to take in pen. She'd emailed a scan of the map to her boss because she'd read that you should always make it known to others where you plan to hike and when you plan to return, so that if for some reason you didn't return, people would know where to look for you. Her stomach churned at the almost oversight, and she had to sit down. Maybe the woman behind the counter was right to be skeptical. "Ollie!" came a chipper voice, and Olivia looked up to see her little sister, strawberry blonde curls bouncing as she all but skipped up to the car. "I'm so excited to see you." Olivia stood to give Melanie a hug, keeping the map clenched firmly in her hand. Melanie squeezed her so tight her back cracked. "Yikes," Melanie said as she pulled away. "We need to take care of that." She spun Olivia around and began to knead her shoulders. "You're all tied up." Olivia shrugged away. "No point in fixing it now. I'll feel a lot worse in a few days." Melanie dropped her hands for just a moment before crushing Olivia in a second hug. "I just can't believe I finally get to see you. It's been way, way too long." Olivia felt her throat tighten. The last time she'd seen Melanie was during the funeral, and the week of